Yes, everybody, welcome back to Football United TV. This is the Christmas special. I'm joined by Anthony, Mr. B, Talk MU, and Miss Melina. But first, here comes the intro. How do you do, everybody? Welcome back to Football United TV. I'm joined by a very special panel today for this Christmas special because we are very near to that date. Anthony, Mr. B, Talk MU, Miss Melina, how you guys doing?
Thanks for having me on, Matt.
Cheers for coming by.
Oh, good.
I've got my Christmas drink with me. It's a cause, so I'm hoping that you're raised. Yes.
I'll let me just ask Anthony, what are you supping there, brother? Are you supping Pepsi, bro?
That with vodka.
I'll pretend I've got vodka in mine, but I've got a glass of.
Anything I can find.
It's too early to get drunk.
For you, Melina, definitely for you, right? What is the time there again?
It's just 2 p.m. in the afternoon, guys.
Oh, that's fine.
Too early. What are you talking about? It's not work, you're fine. You're all right.
That's prime time. That's happy hour, Miss Mel. You should definitely go for it. What we're going to do then, we're going to have a little bit of a quiz, and I'm going to show some football players with their faces like splurged out with our logo for the channel, and just kind of guess and think who you might think these players are. I'll start off with the first one actually while we're here, and we'll go back to it, and you can have a little think about it. So, who do you think this is, people?
What's his name? Danny Alves.
Bloody hellfire! Got it right. That was too easy.
The number gave it away. Yeah.
Damn it, you. All right, one more before we move on to the World Cup. Okay, you got to guess who this player is. I bet you all will as well.
Nedved.
Ginola. No, Ginola. David
No,
Ginola.
Pavel Nedved.
That's Nedved, yeah, blonde hair, yeah.
Miss Mel.
I am gonna go Nedved. The hair,
Okay.
the hair gives it away.
Right. Well, the answer is.
Oh, you bastard.
Oh, wow!
So clever.
Yeah.
One of the best strikers that
You
I've ever
skanked
seen.
us. I'm sorry. You
Yeah.
put
haircut
that
was
thing
the
over.
same.
Exactly. It was blonde. You had the
I
blonde
got a rebate.
highlighty bits. You didn't show the dark bits. See? Look, I'm sorry. That's Pavel Nedved.
Yeah, that is blonde. And now you see it now, and he's had it
We
inside
need
his hair.
VAR, like
See,
for
that's
Top.
blonde.
Like
You're a
when
cheat.
Top does the VAR. We need VAR.
Stuart's inquiry VAR. I'm just talking with the team and I'm VAR. And the opinion is null and void, no goal. Sorry, Matt. That's an old goal, bro.
We'll try the next ones. I've got a few more, but what we wanted to do is, first of all, ask you guys what you thought of this year's World Cup overall. The final was amazing. I thought it was brilliant. Nice to see Messi lift the World Cup, right? Start with you, Anthony, mate. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a brilliant final. Well, I'll be honest with you, it's one of the best finals I've ever seen in the World Cup. And I know you're going to be shocked now, but my first cup I watched was 86. So, that was the best one for me. Regarding our own team, England, I got to be honest with you, it was touch and go against France. I couldn't believe that Harry Kane missed that penalty. Seriously, I couldn't believe he missed it. I am going to say, I don't think Harry Kane had a good tournament. I mean, to score 2 goals from the penalty spot, it was poor for me. For someone like Harry Kane, should be scoring more goals. If you're a striker, it's all about goals for me. And trouble is, though, everybody's seeing at the minute, Southgate in or Southgate out. You can have all your your votes. I think personally, I would most probably keep him in for one more campaign in the Euros, which he's going to do. And then if we don't do nothing in that, then he should be gone, in my opinion.
Do you know what? I was going to ask everybody that as well. I wonder what they thought and if they think that Southgate should go for it again. Mr. B, what did you think of the World Cup? And I'm going on to what Anthony just said there. What do you think about Southgate? Do you think he's a flop and maybe they should move on and go
No,
for it?
I think he's a victim of his own success, to be fair. England was shit before he came in. They had no playing style. Everybody hated them.
Yeah.
Now they're feared by various nations. I'm not going to say they're unlucky. We all expected them to lose against France. Let's be honest. We said last 16 they'll go out to France, and as well as they played, they still went out to France. I think he should be playing Rashford more. That's just my biased opinion. The final itself was brilliant.
Yeah,
Absolutely brilliant. As a game of football and for a final, it was great. But I'll be honest, I'm glad it's over. I just want United back, to be fair. I just want us to pass Arsenal so we can shut up all of these Arsenal. Oh shit, there's two of you there. Sorry. Yeah, just so we can just so that the banter can start again, to be fair. There's no banter during the World Cup.
there isn't, is there, unfortunately? People do try it, but it just doesn't really have the same effect. Mel, what did you think of the World Cup?
A lot of people complain that, it's in the winter time, it's not really feeling like a World Cup because normally you go into your garden, you have nice backyard parties, or you go to street parties. And, for me personally, to see Canada in the first World Cup, the last time Canada was in the World Cup, I wasn't even born. So even though we went out of the tournament early to go to my first watch party, I really enjoyed the vibes. And this World Cup was incredible. A lot of upsets, a lot of shocking results. I mean, your team can put a hat trick in the World Cup final and still get sent home. But wow, it was incredible. And it was incredible to scout as well for the World Cup. Now that we're going back into the Premier League, searching Cody Gakpo's, monitoring them in the World Cup was nice to see them shine and have their moment on the world stage. But also players like Kylian Mbappe at such a young age, 23 years old, to perform at the level that he is, that was outstanding. And for players like Giroud, I know we don't have the greatest relationship with him, of course, the way he left us. But for him to break Henry's record, that also speaks volumes. So I really enjoyed this World Cup, Matt.
Yeah, I did too, and I'm glad you said about the scouting as well, because I think we did see some incredible players that look. I mean, McAllister for Argentina was one for me. Yeah. I just thought he was amazing. I know he's played all right for Brighton. He has been to Boca Juniors and back on loan, and I think he's got 11 goals for Brighton so far. So he is a decent player, and I just think that maybe that momentum that he got from winning the World Cup will push him on as a player now, and he'll really want to succeed. He's definitely 70 million pound Chelsea bench player coming in, don't you? That he looks the sort of player. I hope he doesn't do that. I know they're going to be going in for him, going, yeah, we'll put him on the bench. Graham Potter clearly loves him. Rice, what did you think of the World Cup, mate? Did you enjoy it? I know you did all your watch-alongs as well, and you must have learned quite a lot with doing that, right? And you saw some decent players.
Oh yeah, I mean, I thought it was a fantastic World Cup. It took me a couple of games to get into it, obviously, because like Mel pointed out, it was in the winter time, so it was a bit unusual. But once got a couple of games in, I really got into it, and there were some fantastic games. Even in the group stages, some absolutely unbelievable performances. Amrabat, for me, was one of the unsung heroes of the World Cup. I thought he was sensational. So was Boufal for Morocco. Both of them were quality. Canada, you know what? I thought Canada did all right. I mean, it's always going to be difficult, coming into the
scored a goal. Yeah, give them that.
Yeah, but they scored the goal, but also they've got some decent players. It's just a time thing, I think, for Canada, like it was for the USA, and still is ongoing for the USA. England. I just think Gareth Southgate. Listen, we're heading in the right direction with Southgate. I think he just needs to drop that first thought of being safe. I think if he does that and goes, you know what? No, I'm going to be brave. I'm going to go out all guns blazing, full on attack at every opportunity. I think then he's going to give himself a better opportunity to actually go all the way. So I'm expecting more different England in the Euros, if I'm honest. The final, quickly, was the best World Cup game I've ever seen, without a doubt, because to be in one moment, oh wow, this is just going to be a whitewash and an absolute killing, to then it becoming like edge of your seat, who's going to win it? I've never seen that before. I've never seen a final like that before. So it was the whole thing was just it was quality, and I'm glad that the Premier League is coming back, but it does feel a little bit kind of hollow now in footballing sense.
Yeah, and you know what? I kind of think it makes the January transfer window very exciting indeed, because literally, like, players will be looking to get out of clubs potentially on the back of their performances in the World Cup. So I'm looking forward to it indeed. I'm going to read out some comments. We've got a few people in. Matt Bassett says, "Evening all. Big up everyone on the show and in the chat." Versus Cancer says, "Yo, Matthew. Big up everyone. Music United TV." Jordan Hyman says LFC. Hi. Miss Melina says hi. Hey. Matt Bassett. Hi, Miss Melina. Hope you're well. Matt Bassett again. Hey, Talk. You good, bro? Miss Melina. Hi, Matt. I'm good. Thank you. And how are you doing? Thanks for asking. All good here. Thanks, Miss Mel. There's a big chat going on. I'm envious. Got work now till 6 a.m. Stephen's in the house. Hi, guys. Matt, was you going to have us on? Yeah, you can join, mate. You're more than welcome.
Send them in the link, bro. Send Stephen the link, bro.
I've done it. It's all good. Jordan, what's up, Matt and everyone? Big up to Jordan in Jamaica.
Yes. Mandeville, Jamaica.
Jordan.
Even Matt said Nedved, guys, and then he changed his mind to El Piero.
Yeah, Matt scammed us.
No. He's got a bad track record, Matt. I mean, you just got to ask him about spot the ball.
Stephen said Perlo. Or did he mean Del Piero? Did you get that? Perlo, Del Piero?
Del Perlo? No, that don't work. I think he's trying to mix Del from Only Fools and Horses and Perlo there.
I like that. That's really good. Hi, Matt. I'm okay, apart from being in hospital. Oh, you're in hospital, mate. Come on. He's there, actually. Is he here? Yeah. Hello, Steve, mate. You all right?
Hello?
Yo.
I can't hear you. Bear with me.
Can you
hear us now?
Testing 1 2 1 2.
How's that?
He's gone. Right. There we are. You all right?
Are you okay?
How's that, guys? Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
That's
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Right.
Oh,
cool. How are you doing, Stephen? You all right?
I've had better days, but I'm okay.
Good. Nice to hear your voice.
I'll give you two guesses.
Well, I didn't know I was doing a quiz.
I know. I'll give you two guesses. I'll give you two guesses where I am.
Well, you told
no,
me
you can't spare any spoilers.
Hospital.
Yeah, no change there.
Oh, bro, I know.
Oh, blimey. I was going to say a massage parlor.
I wish. Hey, Anthony, with these nurses around, you wish you was in a massage parlor.
Oh, bloody hell.
Even just tell him you got
visit until my hours finish.
just tell him, Stephen, you got a very sore thigh that needs a bit of a rubbing, and they might be able to do that for you, mate. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's this going?
I've already tried that trick. It didn't work.
It didn't work. Yeah, you got a slap for it, didn't you? I know what the nurses are like. I get it all the time. Evening, everyone, from Rich.
We'll not go any further.
Fair play to Qatar for keeping criminal activity to a
they did really
low.
good.
Yeah.
Shout out to
I don't think it had anything to do with Qatar. I think it was the fact that there was no Budweiser.
Right.
No booze.
And a lot of the hooligans probably couldn't afford or wanted to go to Qatar anyway. To cause they're like, nah, if it's like somewhere in Europe, yeah, like Spain, Mallorca, great, but not Qatar. They weren't too keen.
Well, there was the fan parks.
There was actually some drinking, I know there was, but it wasn't inside the stadium, so it kind of kept the rowdiness down. I forgot I was on my personal. Big up to Rich, mate. Talk says evening all. Stephen as well. Okay, guys. So I pretty much wanted to ask you as well about what you think is going to happen in the Premier League for the rest of the season. Arsenal sitting high
I hope
above.
Man United get relegated.
Oh my lord, Mr. B, what can we do
I
about
want
that?
to see more of Mr. B's tears.
You ain't seeing no tears, Melina. I'm gonna tell you now. You lot, you ain't got Jesus up front now.
Here
You're
we
gonna
go.
be playing
Here we
with what's
go.
his name? Nick Paddy Whacking Ketia. You lot are done. You lot are done.
Yeah.
I just cannot wait. I cannot wait for the drop off. I'll be honest.
Look, just imagine the glasses. I can't got them with me. Just imagine the glasses. You know what I mean? Top of the leaf sunglasses. Just imagine them. Like,
Listen,
keep your eyes peeled.
What I'm liking now is the fact that all of these Arsenal fans were no, we're not going to do anything. We're going to drop off now. Now when the pain starts, we can see your pain now. Before you would have been able to mask it.
I
And
ain't
blah,
feeling
blah,
no pain.
blah.
I just had some painkiller,
Not
bro.
now. Don't worry, not now. It will come. I'm convinced it will come. And Miss Melina, I'll be looking for you on Twitter. Don't you bloody worry.
Yeah, so will I. So will I. And you know what? Listen, it's now going to get to the moment of truth as you go into these fixtures now. This is the moment of truth.
Yeah.
Because, it's not just, it is business half, but also coming back from the World Cup, mentality shifts, blah, 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 injuries, tiredness, and whatever excuse you want to use. But this is going to be the real test now of Mikel Arteta's mettle and his squad's mettle of the mentality. Have they got to go back into the first game? Who's your first game back in the league on
West
Boxing
Ham
Day?
United at Boxing Day.
West Ham.
Okay, so yeah, listen, that ain't going to be no easy game. We both all know that. So let's see what happens in that West Ham game. If you go into that game, you boss it, and you beat them convincingly, like a breeze it, then I think opinions are going to start to shift. But if you don't, and you don't get the 3 points, obviously, yeah, I think, should we say, do you remember that little gif I sent you, Melina, with the wheel on the bike?
You sent me that the other day.
Yeah, the guy pulling the wheel in, the front wheel comes off. Yeah, that's what I was saying, because he got beat by, was it AC Milan? I can't remember.
Juventus.
Juventus 2-0. So I sent you the little gif with the bloke pulling the wheel and the front wheel coming off. And that was my little
same
message.
team talking to me that lost to Cadiz in a friendly?
Whoa. Yeah, but we had the kids out. We had the kids out. They were the kids, Melina. They were like still wet behind the knees. Never mind the ears.
Come on, you had some first team in there too. Come on.
They had wet socks on. They had wet socks on. Let me tell you.
No, we had Nketiah that had an open goal and he missed it.
Yeah,
Stephen, you're supposed to be on my side, Stephen.
I can't speak true. I can't say let's say truth. Like I saw that and I was like, oh my god, are you serious?
There's a bit of a dilemma, isn't there, between both clubs at the moment, and the fact that they're both lacking strikers. Gabriel Jesus is out for a couple of months, and Ronaldo has been sacked. So
who hasn't got a striker? No, look, listen, Matt. We got Martial, mate. Don't talk about not as a.
I think you need someone.
Matt. Do you want to swap? Like, I'll do a trading right now.
Who for what?
I'll take a Monday over. I'll take a Monday over Nketiah to be fair.
Oh my god!
I'd take myself over Nketiah.
So you need a striker. Is that what you're saying?
Respect a Monday like that.
Listen, man, you'll hold them off.
I've seen road sweepers. I've seen road sweepers work harder for 100 grand a week than Nketiah.
Come on, don't slander our players. Come on.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. No, the guy is useless.
Look, you know what? You lot know what Steven's like. He can't moan about Arteta anymore, so he's found something else to moan about. Nketiah.
Do you know what?
My commentary is brilliant. My commentary is brilliant when it comes to Nketiah, and there's shoots. Oh wait, it's Nketiah. That's it.
Listen, we all know what Jesus does for the team. He don't just score goals.
Yeah.
His movement
doesn't do that.
Taking up spaces and everything. Mr. B. Right. So what I'm going to ask you is right is with him out without him in the team. Obviously now there's going to be a shift. There's going to be a shift now because they know when Jesus is playing the team, it works, it clicks.
Yeah.
They're happy. They're getting time on the ball, etc. But now he's not there. It means they're going to have to work that little bit. Well, not a little bit, but a lot harder. And we know Nketiah ain't going to do what Jesus does. So this is the question. This is the one concern I would have as an Arsenal fan is, okay, how does Mikel Arteta get that out of the squad now to acknowledge? Because firstly, as we all know, we have to acknowledge the weakness. You know what I mean? If you acknowledge the weakness,
I think now it's more like we adapt to the wide areas. I know we're not going to get it at Nketiah. Nketiah doesn't provide the movement that Jesus does. So what you would do is you start to look at the wide areas and try and also get Odegaard involved in the game more. You try and give as much Nketiah support as possible and try and make him that target man. But then at the same time, use Saka and the pace on the right, use Martinelli and the pace on the left, and use Odegaard in the middle to try and create your chances. Because Nketiah is not going to give you the movement to do so. So
But
that's
Steven,
the only way you're going to get around it.
Would you swap Eddie Nketiah around with Martinelli?
Do you know what? I'd drop it in Nketiah to put Martinelli up top. But then every time we played Martinelli up top, it's not worked. He's not ready yet. Right, for me, I just don't think he's at that level yet.
He's not ready yet. He's not ready yet. I got to
no,
go
but it's his qualities better going either skinning up people down to the byline, right, or cutting in, right, so and creating opportunities that way. So, like I said, it's exploiting the wide areas is more going to be what Arteta is looking for.
So basically,
but in January, it was going to be two players that we needed. It was going to be a white winger to help Saka because the white side of midfield, apart from Saka, is weak, and a DM. But now with Jesus out, even if it's apparently only for 6 games, you're still gonna need another a backup striker. Even to just replace him.
Basically, a backup dancer, yeah? Is that what you're saying?
I don't care who. It could
come
be
in, have a little dance, and then bugger off again.
It could be anyone, mate. Anyone's better than him.
The guy should never got number 40 skirt.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, Piers Morgan said that, didn't he? He talked about trying to lure him to. Why?
I beg you, please.
Yeah, but we all know Piers Morgan's a twat. He also said our game against Benfica. Well, no, we also said our game against Benfica about 2 seasons ago was when we nearly got knocked out. It was one of the best European nights in Arsenal's history. Yeah, okay, 5-1 the San Siro, Champions League final. Did you not remember that?
Hold on. The question is, Stephen, who's the bigger Taiwat? Is it Piers Morgan or is it Jeremy Clarkson?
But you also, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you say with Piers,
Jeremy Kyle.
Oh man.
But you also see with Piers Morgan as well is that it could. What I loved about, I mean, I hate Simon Jordan most of the time, but I loved it when he called him out and said, "You wanna ask Harry and Meghan to name, right, who was racist in the royal family, right, if they were, but you don't want Ronaldo to name who told you had to report to training and leave your ill child." Right.
Wow, what a way to dampen it down, Stephen.
Well, I'm not, but you know what I mean? Just to sell him down the river, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Jingle bells.
He's gonna flush a turd,
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Just want to say hello to Flossie in the building. Yo,
big up
Flossie.
to Mama Flossie.
Big up
to
big up
Hi, BX
An Eagle Eye says the guy next to Matt looks like Phil Jones.
Yo, Phil, have you autograph, Phil? Listen, Phil, explain how you're getting away with 100 grand a week sitting on the bench, bro. Come on, you got to explain that one. I know you've got an injury from training. Well, you've been training with the under 12s.
Yeah, explain your.
He's got light bulbs coming out of the head, like it's a light bulb.
Anthony, can you explain your injury? Any chance?
Oh, what my back? Yeah, I could explain it. Well, where do you want me to start? Do you want me to start with the injury, or do you want me to start with Phil James?
We'll start from the start. We don't want it to be the Matrix or anything. Just
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll start off with Phil James. The reason why I'm on 100 grand a week and I'm sat on my bench is because our defence is absolutely shit, and I just like watching them from the bench and ripping the piss out of them. That's number one. Number two, they ain't going to do buckle, right? Number three, what Miss Menina said earlier, I hope that happens, but obviously it wouldn't, because they're finished fifth, Man United, this season, by the way. And the reason, the eye.
The other eye, aren't they? The other eye. You've drunk. Have you been drinking booze?
Well, yeah, there's
Well, it's Christmas.
vodka.
What happened?
The eye, the right eye, right? I was actually on Sunday, but I had my Christmas birthday, and we was in the pub watching the World Cup final, had a meal and that, and then one of the workmates turned around and said, "Oh, I got a brilliant game to play." We was like, "Oh, wow, what was that?" So we ended up playing rugby scrums in the pub, and I won a couple, and then on my third one, the guy, as I pushed, the guy slipped and went down. I flew over him because obviously I forced myself, and I smacked my face on the corner of the bar.
Ooh,
So that was that. So
that's the.
hence
What
the fact
a
there was no fighting. I didn't get hit or anything like that, so it was fine. We all had a laugh about it, and then we just carried on.
I had a different tale.
What did you hear?
I heard, right, that you had an argument with your tracker out there in that there field, and he gave you a right wallop and that's what I heard.
I had a fight with a
scarecrow.
chicken. I had a fight with a chicken. I did. It was a curtain chicken.
I heard you had a fight with a scarecrow and you lost.
I did.
Melina, it's good to see you back. Hope you're keeping well.
Thanks
Big
very
up.
much, Rich.
Big up
Hope
to
you're
Rick.
well as well.
Okay, I'm going to show you another photo, see if you can guess
Yeah, go on.
who this player is. You should be able to on this one, I'm pretty sure.
Mr. Silver Fox, hello, Arsenal community.
Oh, is he in the bottom there?
Yeah.
He
Silver
is.
Fox. Yeah.
Big
Big
up,
up.
Silver Fox. Okay, you ready for this one?
Go on.
I'm pretty sure you'll know it from the smile. I had to leave the smile in just to give you any sort of chance.
Ziyech.
Ericsson?
Ziyech.
Ericsson?
I don't know what. I don't know why I said that.
Wow.
Ziyech. Okay, the final one of these, and some of you obviously weren't born in this time. Who's this?
Cruyff.
Van Basten. Cruyff
Oh,
or Van
go on,
Basten?
Cruyff.
Which one?
No, but it's
No, that's not Van Basten. That's Cruyff.
That's the
That's
two.
Look at the stripes on his shirt.
Is that a
That's
Holland
Cruyff.
player? Holland.
Yeah, that's Cruyff.
Yeah.
Because
Holland.
he took the stripes
Okay,
off
with
his
Cruyff.
shirt, didn't he?
Johan Cruyff.
Yeah.
It is Johan Cruyff.
Johan Cruyff.
Pretty easy, unfortunately, guys. Them. Right, we'll start off with a little quiz now. It's only about 7 questions. They're all about the World Cup this year.
Okay.
You might not necessarily know them, but you might as well just try and guess because it's one of those sorts of questions. Let's
Can I have
go
my
with
opinion on the World Cup, by the way?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go on, Stephen.
Adjust your camera, bro. There you go.
Oh, Stephen, is he frozen?
Yeah. I mean, that's fine. Am I here,
Brian.
guys?
Brian.
I'm here, aren't I?
Yeah, you're still
No,
here,
sorry.
bro.
Yeah, it just looks really funny. Yeah, go on.
Don't worry. But yeah, look, I thought that after all the controversy and BS after it all, like, I thought it was brilliant. Shocks, upsets, drama. Couldn't take your eyes off it for 5 minutes, right? Because of
Sounds like an episode of
the madness.
EastEnders.
Like, yeah, I thought it was quality. Like I think every single there was not one group that had one quiet moment
Mhm.
in it. So there were, and
We're
to
happy.
top it all off, just to see Ronaldo fanboys cry. Right, when Messi, like, by the way, Harry Kane, like, people say lay off him. No, that's how mentality takes penalties. Right, he took 3 penalties in Mbappe in that game and scored all 3 of them. Right, maybe Harry Kane needs to learn a bit of mentality. So, but yeah, if it worked in that final game, if
hang
it worked,
hang on. In Mbappe's defense, in Harry Kane's defense, who was the person that missed? Who was the person that missed the penalty in the Euro 2021 for France that knocked them out?
Yeah, Mbappe. It was
well
Mbappe.
done.
Mbappe.
Well done. So it does happen.
Yeah. Okay, but like, but to be fair, in throughout that whole game, right? In credit, I don't want to hear any slander about Mbappe ever again. Scored 3 goals in a World Cup final to pretty much keep you'll get your side in it when it was 2-0 down out of it. Didn't look like coming back for 70 minutes. And the volley was brilliant. Argentina really screwed themselves up in a sense, which really did make me feel that they were going to end up losing it, maybe on penalties or something. But to Martinez, people can go on about his tricks in the penalty shootout, but it's all mind games in the end, and that's all it's about. And in the end, it paid off. And to see the greatest person I've ever seen play on a football pitch, I mean, the only other person I think is greater I've never actually seen, which is Pele. So to see him win absolutely everything, even Olympics, like the Copa America, the World Cup, everything known to man that can be won on a football pitch. I don't think he's ever won you.
He's not one of those.
I mean, like on a football. No, I meant on a football pitch.
Oh, I'm joking with you.
You could probably say maybe Europa League, but like, who cares about the Europa League?
He hasn't
He won the raffle down the local bingo as well. He weren't even there. I don't know how he did it.
Yeah. So maybe he hasn't won those trophies, but like, he has definitely, for me. Like, I don't want to hear any arguments now.
That's cool.
Any arguments about it? He's better than Ronaldo. He's better than Maradona. Like, that is it for me. Like, the
Maradona one is a little bit hasty for me because he is like my favorite. No. But there's different. You got to watch the documentary.
Maradona's a cheat.
Then come back to me. Right, I'm gonna ask.
He's not a cheat. He's a genius.
Yeah, I think
that's exactly, Mr. B.
How's he a cheat? If you can jump higher, listen. If blame Peter Shilton, he's gone up there with his arms like this.
Yeah, but he can. Yeah, but Peter Shilton can do it.
Peter Shilton's an idiot.
Yeah, but Peter Shilton. Hang on, but Peter Shilton's allowed to go up with his arms. He's a goalkeeper.
Yeah, and that's why you have to rate what Maradona did.
Yeah.
What? Steven, you said about that game on your stream, and you said the only one was to blame was VAR, but they didn't have it in '86.
Funny.
Look, well, let me move on. I'm going to ask some questions now, all about the World Cup. There's only a few. We'll take our time. People in the comments as well. Smash a like, share, subscribe if you can. And if you want to get in on it, put your answers in the comments. Right, we're starting off with... We'll put it up a few times. Who scored the first goal?
I know. I actually know this one. The guy used to play for West Ham, Valencia.
Oh, what? Valencia?
I think he scored a brace or a hat trick.
And I think he's Valencia.
What was that? Who scored the first goal in this year's World Cup?
I tell you what, that was.
You just said it.
Yeah.
that was Vincent Abubakar.
You're still trying to guess it. Who?
That vodka's hitting him hard.
What?
He's in the Matrix.
That was Prince Cameroon.
No,
He
no,
scored-
Qatar
he scored
versus
for
England.
Qatar.
No,
Oh, this World Cup. This
This World Cup.
read it. Who's got the
It's-
first goal in this year's World Cup?
Ecuador versus Qatar.
Yeah, Ecuador, that game.
It was.
Oh,
was
yeah, of course it was. Yeah. So that's it, yeah. Oh, I missed that game.
for
Sorry, I was
fuck's
working. I
sake.
was at work for that game. I didn't watch
yeah,
it.
you were playing rugby in a bar somewhere, weren't you?
I was
That's
playing
right.
rugby in a bar. Yeah, yeah.
with Harry Kane, probably. That's where the penalty went.
Okay. Who scored the winning goal for Cameroon against Brazil in the last?
That's the one.
Nah,
I
he was
said.
Big Phil Jones.
No idea.
I'll go in.
Vincent Boubacar.
Oh, did they play Switzerland? Was it Switzerland?
Yeah, it was Brazil, wasn't it? Because it was the
Brazil,
one that.
Cameroon. Yeah. Oh, sorry. It
He's
says
got
the
the
question.
It was the guy who I said in the first one. Vincent's.
Yeah,
what's
it
his
was
name?
Boubacar.
And what
Yeah.
happened? What happened to him after he scored the goal?
He got sent
He
off.
got
No?
sent off.
Yeah.
Oh, it was him.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
He
Okay.
scored, and then
Okay.
2 minutes after he got sent off.
he
Yeah.
took it like a pro. He was like, I know I'm gonna get red
Oh,
carded.
he
but
took his
sod it."
shirt off. Did he take his
He
shirt
did.
off?
Yeah.
for the
Yeah,
first
he
he
took
took
his
off.
shirt
He
off.
knew it was a second bookable offence.
That's a nonsense, though, isn't it, folks? That's something right. I mean, you know what I mean?
Oh, I know.
I know.
You know
that
what?
was- Go on.
Well,
We had
Richard's
that
got-
conversation. Sorry, we had that conversation, Matt, and we're saying, like, maybe, they should say to the players, listen, they can wear, like, the really light, breathable, like, vest with no writing on it. And then if you want to take your shirt off, you can take your shirt off. No way, it's a nonsense one. You got to be able to celebrate a goal in the whatever fashion you see fit.
That's
should
true.
be able
It's not,
Yeah.
as long as it's not pulling a Mooney, obviously, because that's, you know what I mean?
Unless you're a good-looking player, then it doesn't matter. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
He should have took it all off. Like
So I can imagine you say you can celebrate whichever goal you see fit, and the next goal scorer comes out and just drops his shorts. Like, and we're like, well, that's talk rules.
Did you hear about the? It was the female Argentinian fan who got her boobs out.
She's been arrested, has she?
No, they were worried about. They hadn't heard from her since the night before and that, and they were actually worried that she'd been kidnapped and taken away.
Oh, wow.
She is okay. She did post saying, "I'm fine, I'm
Thank
safe."
fuck.
But
Hope
Like,
she's
you
at
didn't-
the next World Cup.
shouldn't probably do that. You shouldn't probably do that in a country that doesn't allow that.
Mm.
That's, okay. Next question is: how many players were shown
Oh,
the red card in this year's tournament?
3.
7.
One.
No, I think there was more than one.
No, there was a couple. I think
I'm
there
gonna
was
go
3.
4.
wasn't there?
I'm gonna go
Three?
4.
I think it's 3.
I'm sticking with 1.
Answer is 4.
I got right.
Oh.
4.
Wow,
I just
well
guessed.
done, Melina.
Because I remember there was more than one.
It's good that
Oh,
Google, isn't it, Melina?
Do you think the refs did quite well in the World Cup then this year? Do you think they were good, or do you think it was,
Not
it was
really.
quite
No,
crap?
some
one
sometimes,
out.
penalty
wasn't it?
decisions. Some decisions were not penalties, though. Like,
What was the best
Oh.
game for a ref, and what was the worst game for a ref? Do you think in
Best
the
final.
game was the
The final.
final.
Was the
Yeah,
final?
100%.
the best
Thought you had a
one?
good, yeah.
yeah.
The
Some of
worst
the
one was the
decisions
England
were
game.
crap.
England-France game was the worst
That
officiating.
was terrible. I was
Ah,
losing
Hernandez-
my nut.
Hernandez kept fouling Saka, and nothing was called.
Yeah.
The
Theo
referee.
I wouldn't call for him either. to be fair.
Argentina Netherlands was crap.
I think the
No,
England.
the
referee-
Argentina Netherlands game was crap.
Is that the one?
Yeah,
Messi
no, the
background?
worst one was the England one.
Oh, we gave out more yellow
Argentina
cards.
Netherlands was a
Yeah,
he
that's
gave out-
when they used all the. It was the day before the England match, so he used all his cards the day before.
You had to start giving out white
Van
ones.
Dijk
He
should have
was
been
like,
sent off.
What does that mean?
Like, for example.
I don't know. Maybe just don't take a shower when you get in. You've been a naughty boy.
I mean, it wasn't close,
Okay. How many goals has Mbappe
Mbappe.
scored overall in World Cup competitions?
15.
No, that's Tool's new rule. Celebrate how you want.
Bloody hell.
There's probably more.
But
It was
I'm
5.
guessing
It was 5 in this one, wasn't it?
13. 13. 13.
5,
11.
6,
13 goals.
I'm going to
11.
say 18. 18.
14.
12. No, it's 12. 12. It's 12.
15.
Are you looking it up? Is that why you're taking your camera off now, Stephen?
Yeah, that's what I
No,
did.
look.
You read my mind, Matt.
No, bullshit.
You're like, hang on
Look.
a minute. Hang on, actually, it's 12.
Hello. 12.
Who's sat next to you?
12.
Who's sat next to you on your laptop?
It's
though, bro?
12.
I see the nurse's fingers.
He's gonna
on the
say
silhouette
talking to
of
the
the
nurse.
wall.
It's 12. It's 12 because I just saw Messi in the final. He got 13.
All right, I'll give you that.
It's
Oh.
correct. It is 12.
There, Matt.
Aw.
You are correct.
Because
Yeah,
he leveled up
Who
with
was the
Messi,
young
and then Messi
player
scored the
award?
third goal.
I know who that is. I think.
Yeah, don't shout out, Miss Mel, to see if anybody else can, and then we'll let you go first. Who won the Young Player Award at this year's World Cup?
Oh, the
Fernandez.
Enzo Fernandez. Is that his name?
Enzo
Miss Mel?
Fernandez.
I think it's that.
Are they right?
The same Enzo Fernandez from Argentina.
Yeah, it is
21-year-old or 23-year-old.
Yeah.
He's 21.
He won. Yeah, he won it. Yeah, he was the one.
Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah.
Mbappe got player of the Golden Boot, and player of the tournament was Messi.
Lionel Messi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt actually asked a good question before I go on to the next one. Actually, just to ask what everybody thinks. What team was the biggest disappointment? Biggest disappointment in the tournament?
The Ericsson's team. The
Belgium.
team Ericsson plays for.
Oh, Brazil.
Oh, wouldn't you? Oh, no. It's a big
Well,
crowd.
good
Brazil.
start, but they were
Belgium.
a big team. I said Belgium.
Yeah,
Big
that's
team-
a good
big team
shout.
like them.
Without
Why would you say they
Lukaku,
were
they did
disappoint-
nothing, Belgium.
Were you expecting Belgium to do anything really?
Well, I expect them to, like with the players they've got with Kevin De Bruyne and all that. I
Denmark.
would have thought they'd at least got to the
They've
quarter
got
Brazil.
one
final.
player. They've got one player.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Belgium.
That's
Yeah.
it. They've got no more players.
Lukaku was on the
Lukaku didn't
bench.
play.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why he's a bag of shit. defenders- The defenders
Yeah, but he's
are
better
to make it out
the
group.
77. They've got no chance.
They didn't deserve to beat Canada, but we couldn't finish our dinner.
I'll finish your dinner, female. I'm starving, man. I'm old.
That's
You know
No,
me.
Well,
the-
do your fridge
the-
now.
hang on. Do you know what it is? Hang on. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? It's hang on. Do you know what it is? It's the thing with Belgium that no. Yeah. Talk, you eat anyone's dinner. Like the thing with Belgium is that
Wow.
they play Cup whilst getting relegated in the same season. He's shit. Roberto Martinez is shit. Right? Always has
Brazil's
been.
a
And
good
they've
shout,
wasted
too.
all
Brazil had that much
Yeah,
quality,
Brazil.
but-
Brazil is a good shout, to be fair, because you look at that team, Brazil's team. It was all, and especially when they were doing the dancing and everybody was going mad about it and everything else. It was looking like, okay, Brazil are going to be a real team to beat here.
Denmark
But
was disappointing for me.
Was
I don't
Brazil,
know, I
was
don't-
Brazil a disappointment, you think?
Yeah, I suppose it was.
They were the favourites and they, thought they were really going to
Yeah.
get to the quarter final. Even on penalties, they thought, yeah, we got this. Croatia didn't.
That's a great question, Matt, by the way.
What's that?
No, the other Matt in the chat.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, not you, Matt.
Yeah, this question.
I was going to
Not,
say, hang on a
not
minute.
you, Matt.
The good looking Matt, the one that you can't see it, Melina. Yeah. I
Yeah,
know.
the better looking
Good
Matt.
Steve,
How
it's
many
just
stadiums
jumped off.
hosted games at this year's World Cup?
I think 4.
Four.
They built 4. Yeah, Qatar
Four,
built
yeah.
4.
4. I knew that because I was looking at them.
The only one I know is Al Bayat, though. The only name I know.
Can you name the names? So it's El Bayat, Lusail, Al Sumama,
947.
Al Sumama Stadium, and that one Mr. B just said.
947.
that's
There
the
was
one.
8. There was 8.
What?
Really?
Was it?
Yeah, there were 8 different stadiums. at
Oh,
this-
come
Yes.
on.
Lying,
Sweet.
bro.
Just
No,
take 2 of our answers and put 4 and 4 make 8.
How could
So
there
we
only
got it
be
right.
4 when you had like 4 games on in one day? You couldn't do that.
I
Go on,
thought
then,
there
what-
was
what-
only
name
4
them all.
stadiums they made.
Name them all. I can do that for you. Yeah, okay. It's the Al Bayat Stadium, the Khalifa International Stadium, the Al Thumama Stadium, the Ahmed bin Ali Stadium, the Lusail Stadium, Stadium 974,
That's the one.
Education City Stadium, and Al Janoub
yeah.
Stadium. There you
Wow,
go.
they built 8 just for this World Cup. Wow.
Damn it.
They
remember
got
the education?
they got peas.
You said it a few times on the vlogs. I thought you.
I know. I know. I should have remembered that, but they're the only ones that came to my mind because I was looking at them today, but I didn't look at them all, obviously. But never mind.
Okay, the last question now, and then we will pretty much wrap it up. Who scored the last goal of this year's World Cup? And that, of course, that's,
Argentina in the penalty shootout.
who was it?
Yeah. Hernandez. Was he called Hernandez?
No, it wasn't Hernandez.
Was it Alvarez?
No, it wasn't Alvarez.
No, it wasn't Alvarez. I don't think it was Hernandez though.
He plays in La Liga.
That means that doesn't help me at
Oh,
all. mate.
that could be a lot of players.
I know.
Argentina.
Can't really give any more away because it would give it away.
It wasn't Di
what's his
Maria.
name
He did
begin
it
with?
early on. Di Maria.
What's his mum's name?
Susan. Susan.
Hey, my name's not Susan. You remember that? Whitney said that.
I know it was. I know it was Argentina, but I don't know who.
Yeah, what was his name?
Can I give you any more clues? I'll give you one more clue then, because I said La Liga. He plays for Sevilla.
Sevilla.
That
See,
probably
I knew it wouldn't help nobody. I knew it.
won't.
We're not that smart, man.
It's not helping.
What's his name begin with? The letter. As soon as you
Yeah. All right. He begins with G.
Jimenez.
No G.
That doesn't
Oh,
help. Gee, what?
Gonzalez.
That's a
Close.
typical.
Close.
Close. Oh, Shaman.
I have no
Oh.
clue. I had no clue.
He was born on the
Is
first
it
of
me or are we all shit?
1997. He's gonna have a great New Year's this year, isn't he, for his birthday?
Gonzalez.
You're very close. You're very close. You just got to change one.
Plays for Sevilla.
You just got to change one letter on there. Yeah, he plays for.
Gonzalo.
Yeah. Gonzalo
Yeah.
Montiel.
Oh, Montiel.
Yeah, that's it. Montiel. Yeah.
Gonzalo Montiel.
Yeah, man. I should have looked at the
Nope,
private. I should have
wouldn't
looked
have
at the
got
chat. Nice one, Rich.
Well done to everybody. Well done indeed. Right. Well, we'll pretty much wrap it off there. It's nearly the hour mark. Stephen's gone for a burden. Maybe he's getting that nice hot tub.
Hold on, Matt.
now.
I don't know how many hours. I don't know how many minutes are in your hours, but in my hours, there's 60 minutes, and we are
There
on
is 60
47
minutes. Let's go for 60. Come on, Matt. Let's go for
Go on,
60.
Nathan, you take it away. What's your questions? You had some questions, didn't you?
I have some questions, yeah. I was going to say, who was the first player to score an hat-trick in this World Cup?
Oh, bloody hell. That's-
Ener Valencia. Was it him?
No, Mbappe.
It's allowed, wasn't it, in the end? That first
No, that
game.
was in the final.
No, Kylian scored in the final.
Yeah, wasn't that the only game? Did
Was
anybody
it
else score a hat
Giroud?
trick?
Oliver Giroud.
There is
He
it
didn't
no.
score a hat trick.
No.
He didn't.
Who scored
the first
hat-trick? Come on, that must be... Oh, I know. Oh, actually, I do know. It's Portuguese player, right?
Oh shit, you're right.
Uh,
Yeah, what's his name?
Portugal.
The one that we're gonna buy.
Oh yeah, Gonzalo Ramos.
Yes, correct.
Gonzalo Ramos. Ah.
Correct. How many goals did French striker Olivier Giroud score in this World Cup?
He beat Henri.
Four.
yeah,
Four.
7. 6.
Less.
3.
Less than 6. 5.
Less.
Oh, wow.
It's 3.
4.
Less.
Less.
Less. Who
What?
said that? What
Two.
did you say, Talk?
2.
Who? Correct.
Yes,
Talk
2.
about it.
2.
Right.
Okay.
Here's an order question now. It's an order. It's easy, but it's a bit harder. Right. Can anyone name me the teams that finish runners-up in Group A, B, and C?
A, B,
what?
and C. I don't remember the
hell.
group stages. Bloody hell, that was a long time ago.
Say that question again, just so I can process what I've got to do.
Right. Can you name the teams that finish runners-up in second spot in Group A, B, and C?
So Group
Oh,
A.
I think Group B was America.
Group
Group
B.
B was America. Yeah, you're right on that
America.
one. Yeah.
Group A, I don't know who's in that. It's
Where
like
you got Ecuador, Qatar. Who else you have in Group A?
Group A.
Hold on. Senegal. One Senegal.
Senegal.
Oh,
Yes.
Well, they
correct.
runners
Hold
up.
on.
They were runners up. Yes.
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 Senegal.
So Senegal
Group
was in
A,
runners up in
yeah.
Group A.
Oh, no.
USA was Group B, and now was Group. Who was the runners up in Group C?
Poland.
Poland.
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah,
Because
Poland.
it was Argentina.
Correct.
Because remember, Chesney played Argentina and they got knocked out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think they lost on the 2-0 by Argentina.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. And he managed to
Well, he
just
had a
squeak
good World
through,
Cup
wouldn't it?
though, Chesney though.
Okay, I've got a question then. Okay, I've got
Go
a
on,
question for you.
Go on.
Who got the most assists
In the World
in the
Cup?
World Cup? Yeah.
Most assists. Giroud. I'm gonna go Giroud.
It's called Giroud for everything.
If you don't know, just say Giroud.
Harry Kane had a few, didn't he? He had about 4 or 5 assists, didn't he? In this
No,
World
he
Cup?
didn't.
That's one. That's one.
Oh, how many
Harry
players
Kane-
is it?
Harry Kane had how much?
There
Yeah,
was
five.
1, 2, 3.
Leo,
There was 5.
Messi.
There was 5 players.
Messi.
Yeah. Okay. Messi, Kane. Who else?
Alvarez?
I can hear buttons clicking. Someone's
Yeah,
cheating.
Alvarez had good. That's true.
No, Alvarez was not on that list.
Oh, that guy from Tottenham, the Perisic guy. He had
Ivan Perisic. Yep. Ivan Perisic is in there.
Croatia, I think.
There's a real obvious one that no one's mentioned it, which I'm surprised at.
Messi.
Yes, Messi's in there. And there's one more.
to
No,
be
2
there.
more. There's 2 more.
Was Mbappe one of those?
No.
Bellingham.
No.
No.
Think red and
Holland?
green.
Ronaldo.
Red and green.
No, it
No.
wasn't
Orange.
Ronaldo.
Close.
Bruno
Close, but not
Fernandes.
Ronaldo.
Ziyech.
Yes.
Yeah, Fernandez, isn't it?
Now
Bruno.
think.
Bruno.
Now the last one. Think blue, white, and red.
Blue, white, and red.
He had a fantastic World Cup. Could be arguably one of the best players in the World Cup, arguably.
Well, it would have
That's
to be
performance.
arguably because none of us don't know who the bloody hell you're talking about.
Yeah,
It's a
but,
big argument.
when I reveal his name,
France.
Blue.
yeah. Yes, which player?
Is it him down there?
Antonio Griezmann.
Mbappe.
Antoine
Mbappe.
Griezmann.
Oh,
Oh.
Now then, let me ask you, how many assists did they get? Each?
4.
Kane.
No.
Maybe 3.
Melina,
I
yeah.
thought Kane got
They
2.
all of them got 3 assists each. How crazy is that?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Steve.
No,
Can you hear me?
we can't hear you. We can't hear you, Steve.
Yeah,
mate.
because I was saying Griezmann before Mel said it.
Oh,
Yeah,
was you
that's what they
really?
all
That old
say. That's
chestnut.
what they all say.
I was.
Stephen.
You couldn't
Stephen.
bloody hear me.
Get a nurse
Stephen,
on. I
I'll
want
tell
to
you
hear
what.
it from her.
Sure.
Shut it.
Hold on. Tie a yellow ribbon on the old oak tree. Eh? That old chestnut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shush. I was saying it.
Yeah.
We heard you. We heard you. Did you have another one there, too?
Yeah, one sec. We talked about red cards, but which 2 players got the most yellow cards in the tournament?
Oh,
Mexico got the most red cards, I think.
who got the most yellow?
Most
card?
yellow cards. Well,
Yeah.
what about that guy from France? He was suspended for. Was it
No.
Rabiot?
No, there's 2 players who got the most yellow cards. Who were
Was
they?
it the Cameroon player that we?
No.
Yeah,
Can you tell us a hint on which team they play for, please?
No. Okay, I'll give you a clue to the team. I will say obrigado.
Portugal,
No,
Brazil.
no. I think they speak Portuguese.
Ricardo. Yeah.
No.
Mexico.
Okay, I'll say no. Okay, I'll tell you what. No, they speak Mexican in Mexico. I'll say hola.
Spain,
No,
Spain.
but it's a Spanish-speaking country.
Oh,
Mexico.
bloody hell.
No,
Fuck me.
be anyone. Nicaragua, Venezuela,
No, in the World Cup, man. Come on, play the game.
Argentina.
Ecuador.
Yes.
Argentina.
Argentina. Okay, so which two of their
Most-
players got the most yellow cards?
Oh,
Most
well,
yellow
it's
cards.
Eagle Eye Football's posted bloody Acuna. So I'm going to say
Yes.
DePaul.
Yeah. Well, he's one. He's one. No, not DePaul. We spoke about him about 2 minutes ago.
Argentina.
Fernandez.
Enzo Fernandez.
Alvarez.
No,
Enzo
Alvarez.
Fernandez.
no. Matt asked a good question about him. None of us could get it.
McAllister.
No. And I was trying to guess his name, and I was saying Jimenez and Gonzalez.
Gonzalo.
Gonzalez.
Yes.
Yeah, that guy.
Right now, then,
Gonzalez.
how many yellow cards apiece did they accrue?
4.
Three.
No.
Three.
Yes, both of
Six.
them got 3.
3.
Damn, Mr. B, you're good at this.
I bloody 8, mate. I've
You
got
should
one
use
question
Thor,
right.
That's why.
But you only got one right. I got one.
Go on then.
What?
What, you got one question right, or you got
Yeah.
a question for us?
And I got a funny feeling. I know who's going to get it right. Mr. B.
Who won
When
the?
did you get out of
who
bed
won-
this morning?
Okay.
Oh,
Well, Mr. B, what's
This
the
might
answer?
be this one might be
10 to
easy.
5.
This one might be easy. This one might be too easy for you guys. But who won the most? Who won the Fair Play Award for the
England.
tournament?
England.
Yeah.
Harry Maguire was the only one,
One
of their
yellow
players who
card.
got booked. Yeah.
We win it every year, and I think Harry Maguire lifted the trophy, didn't he?
Yeah, I think someone said that's our bloody problem.
What? Harry Maguire or Fair
No, that we won the Fair Play Award.
Hold on, I'm on here in a minute. Backing Maguire up. He's got a Maguire alarm. If anyone starts speaking about
Yeah.
Maguire, my Monday's alarm will go off. He'll jump in.
He's just finished work now, Monday.
Yeah, he has.
He's just finished.
Oh, he has,
He's
yeah.
just finished work at 8:00. I did message him, come on, but he said, "Oh, he didn't finish work till 8." So, hey, maybe send him the link when he's driving. You could.
That's a great idea. Put him in danger. Yeah.
Nah, I mean,
We don't condone texting and driving on Football
not
United TV.
texting.
I'll
There
be
you go.
driving.
It's got one of those things.
What's
you can
that?
put the thing in.
What's that song? Driving home for Christmas.
Might not get there.
Hey, I seen his videos.
I can't wait to see the ambulance. You know?
Watch out for that guy on the
Oi,
bike.
that's-
Oh, sorry.
Oh, man, that's my taxi. Shush.
You don't need a taxi where you are, mate, because you have got nurses all around you. I'd love to be there, mate.
And for all fun and games.
Exactly. Anyone
When
got
you-
any
when you-
questions?
Hey, young guy, Stephen, when you coming home, bro?
Yeah.
I'll be home before Christmas. Don't worry about that.
You're not driving,
I
are you?
always make it out for Christmas.
Yeah, take care of your health. Health.
Well,
as
Stephen?
well.
There is
Well,
a
I've managed to
postage
get
right,
something
right?
today.
I have sent you a Christmas card. Have you sent me one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Is it better than the last one you sent me last year's?
It probably might say it might still say you're a knob, but there you go.
Oh.
Yeah, because do you know what? Stephen sent me a card last year, and he sent Matt a card last year. I opened mine, and it said on the card, it said "Jingle Bell End." That was what it said on the card.
Oh my
And I was
God.
like, "Oh, thanks, then."
I looked at it and I thought that's right up Anthony Street.
Yeah.
Maybe to end off, well, Rich wants to ask a question. Do
Go
you
on.
think there will be any political uproar with the tournament being held in the USA? I think we should start with Miss Mel on that one.
if Trump's got
I
anything to
think
say about it.
everywhere people just, sometimes that's inevitable. There's always going to be people like certain people in the spotlight was always having something to say, but I don't think it would be uproar. I just think it would be difference of opinion and certain,
Yeah.
uncomfortable conversations possibly. But I think it's not only in USA, it's also in Canada too and Mexico. So I think it'll be more inviting to people of different cultures to welcome them into a different atmosphere.
Do you know what I think as well is that what I learned from guitar as well is that I'm fed up with people trying to use sport as a political thing to smack people over the head with. Like, yes, there are issues. Yes, there are issues. This, that, and that. But it's sport, man. Let people, if people want to enjoy the sport they want to watch, let them bloody enjoy it.
But listen,
Like,
unless you're
you
gonna
know,
walk around absolutely stark naked, right? You
yeah.
can't really start pointing your finger at anybody, you know, at any country because
Well,
you know what?
well,
Whenever
no,
you buy
this is
clothes
That's
from,
the analogy.
no, but there is, listen, we buy our clothes whether you buy them from TK Maxx, whether you buy them from Primark,
Sainsbury's.
Burton, anywhere. Who? Sainsbury's.
No, you got to buy your shopping
Nice,
from
when you buy-
Sainsbury's. That's Qatar. You buy your shopping from Sainsbury's.
Sainsbury's last Christmas. It looks
Why
really
would
good.
you say that?
The only thing was when I
Hey.
couldn't stop crying, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's
Shopping at Sainsbury's.
Hey, I hope you're well and
No,
hope
trust
your dad
me.
is feeling better.
Trust me. Anything you get these days from any store is all owned from the Middle East.
No. I didn't mean that. What I meant was the forced labour and child labour and all costs in certain countries. I'm not going to mention any country name, but we all know what I'm trying to get at here. So you can't, people pointing a finger and going, "I've got an excuse now to start saying, oh, you can't do this over there because of blah blah blah," and it's like, hold on a minute. What? Tell me what right you've got. Unless, again, I'll make a statement here, and I've said it before. That is, if a country's being run in a specific way, and the people who live in that country are happy with that way of being run, who is it for anybody to start going, "Oh no, you can't do that just because we don't like it"? It's a nonsense. You're going to go to the World Cup games, you abide by their rules. If you don't want to abide by their rules, don't go. Do one.
Exactly.
Simple.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
They knew what they were getting into. They
I
knew
do
what they were getting
understand.
into when they bought the tickets. They thought they could just change it for 4 weeks.
Hey, I hope you're well and I hope you're having a good day so far. I'm just wrapping up a stream and
You're not on
I'm
mute.
about to head out myself. I don't know where to go, to be honest.
I'll put her on mute.
I didn't have the time
But going
to do
back to
so.
that last question, Matt, that World Cup in USA, if you remember correctly, it was hosted back there in '94, and as far as I know,
Can I-
just, like in USA, I don't think there was any problems there at all.
Can I just make
in '94,
yeah,
so
94.
it should be
Can I
fine.
just make a point as well? Is that, sorry, I know I might go something completely off track. I've only got about 12% left on my phone, so I'm going to be dropping out in a minute. So I heard about FIFA wanting to do extend this new Club World Cup to about 32 clubs. What the
What do you mean? What
hell are
the?
we
Great
on?
idea. It's a great idea. It's
Yeah,
just
but how are we fitting it all in?
Listen, I agree with that, but the bigger question we've got is Infantino's come out and said he wants to have the World Cup every 3 years, not 4.
Oh god.
Look, the World Club Cup.
2030, innit? They're allowed to change it, I think.
Yeah. I think it's.
I don't see where the players get the rest though.
Look, I think it's because I think it should be every 2 years. It should be in the summer, in between the Euros, the World Cups, and if it's club teams, mate, not every club.
And what about UEFA?
What?
What about UEFA and their Copa America or the Euros and stuff like that?
What do you mean? It won't be. It'll be in between. It'll be in between.
UEFA hasn't got anything to do with the Copa America, has it? That's FIFA.
No, I'm talking about like CONMEBOL, CONCACAF. They all have their own
what's going on next year though?
Separate tournaments.
Nothing. No, nothing. So they could have a World Club Cup next year of 32 teams. It could consist of. It'd be every 2 years, so it consists of like the 2 previous Champions League winners plus the 2 previous Europa League, and I think maybe the Conference League can do a playoff to be able to have that extra team in. They have the Copa Libertadores, of course, and they have the equivalent of that in South America, which is still big. You'd have MLS teams in it. You'd have teams from China. I mean, of course, it'd be like the World Cup, basically, wouldn't it? There would be some teams in it you wouldn't feel that would well, but at the same time, it's more of a competition. And
just as long as the players are getting rest, though, that's the main thing.
Oh, you're not bloody Martin Keown, are you? With player welfare again?
No, but I do feel where some of them do come from.
Stephen, they can't be playing too.
No. But I do feel where they're getting from, and then this is the whole point about this whole World Cup has been about making sure that like they're getting the rest they need, like because like 7 days time they're going Premier League, and then
Oh
He's
no,
talking- hold on,
Right.
hold on.
Oh,
He's talking about teams here that are going to be, the Champions League winners, Europa League winners, etc. And them types of teams have huge squads, so there should be enough to go around in terms of squad
Are you
rotation.
there, Mel?
I'm here.
Did you know you was on the? You didn't put it on mute. You was having a conversation on the phone.
Oh, I didn't even know. Sorry.
We heard you talking about your deodorant.
No. I was just telling someone I'm wrapping up the stream.
That's
about
cool. I
to
just
go
didn't
on.
want you to. I was like, well, we better mute
Oh,
that.
thanks, Matt. Sorry.
That's
Yeah.
all right.
He said, Mav, he said, I did hear her say one thing. She said, yeah, I'm on the stream. There's a guy called hosted by Matt. He looks like Marv from Home Alone. Like,
No
what?
way. Don't violate Matt like that.
All right,
You guys
Phil.
are so mean.
Phil Jones. All right. Big up everyone on the show and in the chat. We might as well wrap it up there now, everybody. I know people got other shows to do, etc. Just literally a freestyle. Just wanted you guys to come on, have a chat, have a bit of a laugh, and it's been cool. So thanks everybody. Anthony, we'll put you on solo, mate, so we can find out where everybody can find you and your lovely shine. We want to have a look again. There it is. Look at that.
Yeah, you can find me on my social medias, which is Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at my name, Anthony Herbert. You can also find me on Football United TV, where I used a show called Gunners from All Corners, which streams on Fridays at 9 o'clock. So Premier League's back, and I'm sort of planning a show for Friday night for 9. And you can also find me in pubs, pissed up, playing rugby scrums and getting a black eye.
Cheers, mate. Friday, you said you're doing a show next Friday.
I might. Yeah. I'll talk it through with you.
Okie dokie. Cheers, mate. Talk. Where can they find you, bro? Thank you for coming on, mate.
Listen, you know everyone knows where to find me, right? Anywhere near a fridge, anywhere that's.
Get out of my bloody fridge, Talk.
Yeah, get out my fridge, right? Well, no, listen, you know where to find me, Man United Agenda, and but make sure you're subscribing to this channel if you haven't done so already, and telling your friends and whatnot, and sharing it and everything else, because it puts a lot of hard work in, Matt. And I mean, we all know it's not always been easy, but you know what? It's a great channel. He's a great lad. So give him a subscribe and a like.
Yeah.
Cheers, Talk. Thank you. And go and check out Football versus Cancer. Please make sure you do that, everybody. Thank you, mate. Miss Mel, thank you so much for coming on once again. I'm glad you're in good health as well.
Thank you so much for having me on the stream today. It's been a fun one and a different one today. Not, always us talking about our clubs, but a good break and nice to wrap up the World Cup before the business half of the season. With that being said, if you guys aren't already subscribed to Football United TV, please go and subscribe to them. They do great interviews with one-on-one with other football fans, and they don't just cover Premier League. They do cover all the other leagues as well. Matt watches extensive football, and they're on the road to 1K, so your support is massively appreciated. I hope Marley's doing well as well, and nice to see Anthony taking on the Gunners across all corners. It's a great show for us Arsenal fans to come together. And my channel is called Miss Melina. I do Premier League content, specifically on Arsenal, and I do some fantasy Premier League content, but you can also find me on my friends' channels. Whenever I'm able to help out, I usually come in and on the stream or in the chat. So big up to everyone in the chat who got involved today as well. Thank you for having me, Matt.
Yeah, Miss Mel, thank you so much for coming back on. It's really good, and we are hopefully going to get you back on again soon. And everybody, please go and check Mel out on all her social media platforms as well. Rocketing through, loads of followers, subscribers. So go check out Mel, because she does amazing content, and especially on other people's channels, she gives it everything. Big up to Stephen as well, lying there, waiting for the nurse to come and give him a thigh rub.
Yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys subscribe to Matt Football United TV. Does great content, a great friend as well. I wish I could do my own Christmas obviously stream, but obviously I won't be able to because obviously he's been stuck in here. So I'll let you guys know on the tab when I'm back out again. It should be before Christmas anyway. Hopefully, be fit enough to do the watch along for the West Ham game. But if not, I'll keep you all up to date. But yeah, just glad to be on a great panel tonight with all my dearest friends. Showing me all the love and support in the world at such a difficult time right now. So yeah, bless guys, and I hope you all have a good Christmas.
Yeah,
Where can
Stephen.
we find you?
Yeah, I hope
Yeah, S Feely TV, and like I said, Manny, after things will eventually, when things are right and things have to be changed and I have to go permanently, Manny will be the one that will take over and take control of the channel. And that's just because of the health will deteriorate. But yeah, I will do a maxi damnedest to make sure I'm still here until the very end. But make sure you go and hit the like and subscribe.
I told you, mate. Stephen Hawking, same thing. You know, focus on that energy, man. You're going to keep going, bro. Don't you worry, mate. Thank you so much for coming on as well, mate. And please get the nurses to change your pillow because it's absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, fuck off.
Yay!
Gotta go, because I'm on 1%. Gotta go. Bye.
All right, mate.
I'll see you, Steve. To get steady and all the best,
Take care,
mate.
Stephen.
Last but not least, Mr. B, mate. Thank you so much for coming.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Christ,
That's
at the
all
time,
right.
in the stream,
Yeah, you can find me on Man United Agenda. You can find me on Instagram. I'm private, so you can get stuff. And you can abuse me on Twitter. Mr. B Online anytime you like, man. So yeah.
Sorry, I just choked on my own drink.
Oh, Mr. B, I love it.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Lovely show. Unprepared, but that's how the Christmas specials go. Just what it is, what it is. We'll be back after Christmas for a few things. I've got Michelle Sanchez coming on for a New Year's special. We're going to talk about all the highlights of the year and just have a little cheeky chat about it. But until next time, everybody have a wonderful Christmas. And if I don't see you, have a happy New Year. Until next time, take care, everyone.
Happy Christmas, everyone.
Ciao.
Bye.